top 10 quick comic picks. I'm Andy.
I'm Matt.
We're here with Infinity Flux Comics out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and this is our real quick show where we show you 10 of the biggest and best books that you can expect to come out this Wednesday on New Comic Book Day, but you can go ahead and order them over at infinityflux.net right now, whether you are local or somewhere within the United States, and we can mail them to you.
Mm-hmm.
That way you don't have to worry about them selling out on Wednesday. You will already be set up for greatness. So let's get into this week's worth of books.
Yeah, we're going to start with a big one. This is Superman Unlimited #1. This is a new ongoing Superman title written by Dan Slott with art by Raphael Albuquerque. And in this one, Superman smashes a meteor in space, but that meteor is actually a giant ball of kryptonite, essentially. And that makes kryptonite very plentiful in the world, where Superman has had it pretty easy before. Now every villain is able to get their hands on some kryptonite. We see some other things, the Daily Planet becoming this global news organization. There's a lot of really cool Superman and Superman family stuff that is going to be happening in this book as the issues go on, and it all starts right here.
Well, first up for me, I have Spider-Man and Wolverine #1. This is a really fun team-up book by Mark Guggenheim and Kari Andrews. And in this, Wolverine gets this assignment. There is a dossier or a data file that has gone missing. It was in S.H.I.E.L.D. custody, but since S.H.I.E.L.D. is no more, he's going to have to track it down. And why is that? Because it has the secret identities of tons of undercover agents, from present and past, and that does include Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
And so he wants to get that back. And why does he need Spider-Man for it? There's a couple reasons, but one of them is, as he calls it, Spider-Man is a dork,
Yep.
and he needs somebody with the brains to help
Yeah.
him out. But some weird stuff happens, and some familiar villains to both of them appear in this really, really fun first issue.
Yeah. Next, we have The Thing #1. This is I believe this is a mini series. And in this one, there is a $10 million bounty that is placed on the Thing's head. Any villain who can take him down, they have the potential to win this money. While that's going on, Ben is trying to help a childhood friend of his find his niece, a little girl. She has gone missing, and it's going to lead into the revelation that other people have gone missing as well. And Ben is going to have to try to figure out where they're going, who is doing it, all while dealing with all these bad guys that are coming after him.
Next up, I've got Absolute Flash #3. This kind of rounds off our first introductory to Absolute Flash.
Yep.
It kind of feels like, okay, now all the pieces are in place, because in this one, there is some very different things we see the Speed Force is doing with Wally. You have to read it to find out, but kind of creepy. Also, Gorilla Grodd, or I guess Little Monkey Grodd, he's
Yep.
not really called Gorilla Grodd in this, is sent after Wally because he is a little psychic monkey, but he has some similarities with Wally when their minds touch. So this is great. Issue 1, 2, and 3 all kind of create our big issue 1, or
Yeah.
big starting of Absolute Flash. So you don't want to miss this one to get the full picture about where we're going with this series.
Well, next is a new book from Mad Cave, called Whatever Happened to the Crimson Justice. This is the first issue, and this story takes place in a Empire City that until 1985 was protected by a massive vigilante known as Crimson Justice, his sidekick Reddy, and some other heroes from villains like Professor Mayhem. But in 1985, there was this big hospital fire, and after that, all of the heroes and villains disappeared, and now they are just things of legend, basically. And we meet this old man named John Redding. Wonder who he could be. And he hears a news report that the ex-police commissioner has been murdered by somebody claiming to be Dr. Mayhem, who is an old villain of the Crimson Justices. So is he the hero? I'm not going to tell you, but whoever is the hero is going to have to come out of retirement to deal with this.
Next up, I've got Hulk and Doctor Strange. This is the next one shot of the weird team ups of characters, or weird versus characters. This one is not so weird, as these two characters know each other pretty well. As Bruce Banner goes to Doctor Strange because there's something that's been bothering him. This is a more kind of interpersonal story, as Bruce Banner wonders, the gamma radiation kind of made certain parts of their personality bigger, but he saw that his cousin Jen Walters became, an even better attorney, an even better person, and same with Amadeus Cho, and Abomination became an even worse villain. So he wonders, why do I turn into a monster? And my mind is so monstrous and everything. And so Doctor Strange is going to help him go back and see what he really was before he got turned into the Hulk. It's a very weird interpersonal story, like I said, of Hulk and Doctor Strange with a lot of comedy.
Mhm. Next up is the Ultimates number 12, and this features the entire team of the Ultimates coming together to discuss the fact that nothing that they've done so far has gotten them any closer to their goal of fixing the world, and they are still woefully unprepared for when the Maker's Dome opens in about 6 months. Doom tells them the truth about what really happened to them when they went to fight the Hulk and all of the Hulk's underlings several issues ago. It's not something that we saw in the issue, and we kind of learn why that is. And yeah, they have to sort of come together to make a plan to figure out, all right, guys, our time is running out. What are we going to do? How are we going to get ready for when the Maker comes out?
Well, next up, I've got The Curse of Shirley Johnson, number one. This is a new Spawn universe book as we meet, are reintroduced to Shirley Johnson, a character that was actually killed by Billy Kincaid in Spawn issue 5, all the way back in Spawn issue number 5. And what has happened to her after death? Different things happen in the Spawn universe as she keeps getting reborn, but not fully, and she's getting her strength back. But when she does finally return, she finds herself in hell. And
Mm.
what happens next? You have to read to find out. This is like a double-sized first issue. I think because it was delayed so much, there's actually 2 issues in one. So you get a great starting jump with this first issue. So if you're a Spawn fan, this is a great one.
And last for me is Incredible Hulk number 25. I haven't read this series since about issue number 10, but I wanted to check out this issue because, I mean, come on, Hulk and Thor fighting each other. I wanted to see what that was all about. I was not disappointed. Thor shows up looking for Charlie, who has been the Hulk's traveling companion through this whole series, because he thinks that she is this ancient beast that he fought a long, long time ago in Asgard, and he's going to take her back to Asgard. But of course, the Hulk is not going to allow that. And most of the issue is them coming to blows with each other, and it is awesome. The artwork, the colors, the action, like everything about this is so exciting. And I think that this might actually be starting to set up for the upcoming new Avengers book because we know the Hulk is going to be in
Yeah.
that too. There's a little something at the end. So I'm back on board with this because this issue was so good.
And lastly, for me, is Amazing Spider-Man number 4. So we know now that the Hobgoblin has been drugging these sodas, and have been like kind of hallucinogenic and really messing with Spider-Man because he got a super dose of it. And in this one, Spider-Man must fight Hobgoblin, but also Itsy Bitsy, who's still around, and kind of wrestle with some personal demons from the past to try and overcome this drug that is really messing with Peter Parker. It's a really interesting issue and does show some of Peter's past and some of his relationship with Aunt May and Uncle Ben and all of that. I really liked it. I thought it was really cool and a lot of great action in this continuing Amazing Spider-Man run. And that is it for our top 10 quick comment picks. So thank you so much for watching. Again, head on over to infinityflux.net right now where you can place your orders. The books are up there. They are live. So you don't have to worry about pre-ordering or anything. The ones that are there are available to order and you are guaranteed to get them whether you are local or within mailing
Mhm.
distance. Either way, you're all set. So thank you for watching and until next time,
See
see
ya.
ya.